Hello people of the internet, and welcome to this next video in my Crundee Craft series. Today I got a couple things planned. I wanted to get the Tinker stuff finished out, all of the actual workbenches and stuff. I moved some of my farm around a little bit just so I can kind of organize some of the stuff for the magical crops. I like doing things in threes when I do magical crops for some reason, so I'm just gonna have rows of 3 here. So I've got the coal ones we started last time here, and then I've got the one of the water and the one of the fire, and you can't touch these or you end up getting hurt. But I've got water and then fire, and then as I go I'll just fill them out. I mean, there's like, I don't know, I wrote down all of the seeds that I have to make. I couldn't even tell you 4, 8, 12, at least 30 maybe, but that's what I'll do kind of over time, and we'll kind of get to that. Today I wanted to one of the suggestions that I was given is to do some lucky blocks, and we found some over the course of our time playing here. Everything with the yellow. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 8 lucky blocks to open. And if you don't know what lucky blocks are, what they are is pretty much just a random drop of something. You could open up one and it can be a bunch of potatoes. You could do it and it could just explode and you die. It could be anything. So that's why I've been kind of hesitant opening those, because you never know what it could do. I think in this mod pack even it can spawn an ender dragon, and I'm definitely not ready to take on an ender dragon, but I think it's a very high probability that that won't happen. But we'll do that. But first I do want to get the Tinker stuff kind of figured out here. So let's go ahead and start making up, which I'll need wood. So let me go get some wood. So what this is, these are specific tool benches that you use for the Tinker's Construct mod. I moved this around a little bit just to kind of get us started. I've got one of the seared tanks here so you can kind of see what's in there. You've got the smelter control where you, if you're outside and you right click on it, well, usually if you have a lava bucket, you put it in there and it fills it up with lava, and then you can put things in there to actually smelt down and make different types of liquids and things. We've got a couple casting tables and the casting basin on this side, and same. Oh, I wanted to do 2 of the same on one. Oh well, I'll get that fixed out. Well, we got to get some spouts and stuff, but what I want to get is the actual Tinker's workbenches. So I think I'm going to clear this little area out here and get some of the Tinker's workbenches going up here. So I don't remember them off the top of my head, so I do have to kind of look them up here. But that's why they've got the nice inventory things over here, so you can see how they're all made and everything. And there's a bunch of different patterns and everything, but first we're going to make the actual right here, the tool station. You need a tool station, you need a part builder, and then you need the pattern chest, and then the stencil table, I think. Yeah, so tool station we'll do first. It's pretty easy. You just need to make a crafting station, the Tinker's Construct crafting station, and a blank pattern, which a blank pattern is really easy. You just take 2 sticks diagonal with 2, well, this has a bunch of different ones, 2 wooden planks. So we'll do that real quick, and we will get we'll get those all rolling. There we go. Stencil worker achievement get, and these 4, you only really need to make 4, which if you didn't see, it's just diagonal of these and it makes 4 automatically. And that's really all you need to make just to start out, because that's all you really need, and I'll show you why here. So we've got that. We need to make a crafting table, which Tinker's Construct crafting table is make a crafting table like normal, and then you take the crafting table, put it back in the spot, and it makes the crafting station. And then we'll just take the crafting station with a blank pattern on top, and now you got the tool station. So there you go. Next we want the part builder, which eventually, once you get into it, you can make these tool forges, which is an upgraded version of the tool builder, or the part builder. But for now, we'll just make the regular one. And all this takes is the blank pattern and 1 piece of wood. So we'll take this, we'll take the blank pattern, and then we've got the part builder. Next, we want the actual pattern chest, which is kind of simple. It's just a chest and a blank pattern. And I don't have a crafting table over here, so I'm going to run over here quick. We will make a chest. And then we'll put the blank pattern, our 3rd or 4th, on top of it. And there's the pattern chest. And then the last thing we need is the part builder itself. It's just a piece of one plank and then a pattern on top. So like I said, you only needed 4 of these actual patterns, and there's all 4 of them for each of these pieces of the Tinker's Construct tools. I hear a zombie. Oh well. So let's go ahead and get all these. And the cool thing is when you put the pattern chest next, I think it's, we want to do the tool station here. Okay, yeah. And then the stencil table, and if you put the pattern chest right next to the stencil table, anything that you, I think that's the way it is, and then the part builder. Okay, no, it's the part builder and the pattern chest next to each other. Actually, I want to change that here real quick. Put that one there, because after you get the pattern chest, once you make all the patterns, which you can do here with the stencil table, here's all the different patterns you can make. So I'll go through and make each one of those, and then you just put those in here, and it keeps them in for whenever you want to use them. And then after you put all of them in here, you don't need to access the pattern chest again, really. You just go into the part builder, and all the patterns are right here, as long as they're touching each other, which is awesome there. Get to these lucky blocks here, so I'm going to get myself ready for that. Go ahead and get rid of those there. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is make a golden bag of holding, because I'm going to go open up all of these lucky blocks, and they may drop a bunch of different stuff. So instead of having to make multiple trips back and forth and everything, and I got these books again. Weird. Instead of going back and forth all the time, I'm going to go ahead and make a golden bag of holding. Okay, so golden bag of holding, which this is something I wanted to create a long time ago and just didn't, mainly because we didn't have a lot of gold. Golden bag of holding is pretty simple though. You just take, oh, that's probably why I didn't do it, because I needed more wool. That's why I probably didn't do it. Wait, do I have a lot of string? Where's all my string? Can you make wool out of string? Aha, I can. I can make 4. That's exactly what I need. So I need 4 pieces of wool. I need a block of gold, so that's 9, and then 10, 11 gold, a diamond, and a chest. So there's a chest. I've got a couple diamonds there. I've got 40 there. And we got plenty of gold now, so I think I need, what I say, 9, 10, 11 gold. And there we go. So there's the items I need. Wanted to make more than 1, but I guess I don't have enough wool. So we'll find some sheep as we adventure out. But, oops. Actually, I've got to do this first. Alright, there we go. I can put these here, that there. And boom. What this is, it's pretty much just like a backpack or something. Just right click on it and boom. You've got 2 times the amount of your inventory just in the golden bag of holding, which is awesome. So now, when we adventure out, the only problem is if I do end up exploding, I may lose what's in there. So I don't know, we'll see. So let me get myself ready, and we'll go open up some of those lucky blocks. All right, so pretty much that's all I need. That's all I really want. This armor is just iron armor and some dark boots, which I don't care if that gets exploded or whatever. I do, however, want to take off this, just in case. I created a little chest here for my stuff while I'm out. So let me go ahead. I'm going to turn into a bee here real quick, or wasp. I'm going to go ahead and fly around and get some of these lucky blocks here. Should be fun. All right, here is our first lucky block. Here goes nothing. Oh, I'm going to turn magnet mode off. All right, so that was, as you can see, a bunch of stone tools. Meh. Oh, well. We are here to open up the lucky block number 2. Oh, hey. Now that's awesome. Iron, diamonds, gold, emeralds, and zombie. Alright, we are coming up on lucky block number 3. Found in the woods here a while back. So Ooh, sweet. Awesome. Enchantment table. Enchantment table. That's awesome. That'll save me a diamond. What are those? Oh shoot, what the heck? Now I'm withered. But what were those? I couldn't see what it said. Rare unseen blizz of traps. No. I'm not gonna do that. We are coming up on number 4 now. On this island way up north. Another one that's surrounded by stone and netherrack there. Number 4. Oh shoot. 121 HP slime. Ooh, and I'm getting my butt kicked. I need to eat. No, you know what? Oh well. Alright, on the way to the Lucky Block, I actually came across one of these fortresses here. These are in vanilla Minecraft as well. I don't have a torch. And I know it's booby trapped. Actually, I think it's just right here. Here we go. Ooh. Pants of flight? Water breathing after taking drowning damage. 2 seconds. Senses nearby ores when equipped. Allows sneaking on air when equipped. What the heck? What? That's cool. And while doing it, doesn't use any of the durability. So with these pants, senses nearby ores. I haven't done that because I haven't gotten out of here, but it allows sneaking on the air. So right now, as you can see, I'm my character, and I'm gonna go ahead and sneak, and right across the air. That's pretty cool, even though I can fly now, but still, that's pretty cool. Now we are up to Lucky Block number 5. And here we go. What was it? Can't see because I'm a bee. That's quicksand there. But what was it? Oh, you know what? Because there was no floor, I'm guessing it, I can't harvest this quicksand. It popped out and it probably dropped through the quicksand. Crap. So Lucky Block number 5 was a little bit of a bust. And this one is in town. Hopefully it doesn't explode and kill these people. Lucky Block number, I think it's number 6, right? Oh, of course. And I should have expected that from this mod pack. The mod pack creator likes to have things flying on bats. We'll let those be. We'll go on to the next. Where is it? Should be right here. Oh yeah, here we go, hidden in the middle. So next Lucky Block. Small Griffin. Well, sorry, Small Griffin, but you're gonna be a deceased Small Griffin. Okay, well, I stumbled upon something I hadn't found before, even though my map had it cleared. There's a little tower over here, and the display pedestal had this burning gold figurine. It shoots fireballs when used. I'm going to try it, but this time I'm going to, unlike last time with that ring, I'm going to make sure I'm away from the area. That's pretty cool. All right, we are on the last Lucky Block of the night. And where is it? Right there. And that's quicksand again, right? I am going to do a little bit of patchwork here, just so if something does drop out of it, it won't fall through or disappear or whatever, because I think that's what happened last time with our one block. All right, here we go. Last lucky block. Well, at least we didn't die. Oh wait, it's enchanted? A cookie for the Cookie Monster, Respiration 10. I'll hang on to it. That's kind of cool. Got pretty lucky with the lucky blocks, I guess you could say. Lucky in the fact that we didn't die, so that's always a plus. So let's, I'll go ahead and continue getting this stuff all put away, and we'll figure something else out to do here real quick. Oh yeah, one other thing is that I can do more of the lucky blocks, which I do want to do because sometimes they can drop some really awesome stuff. It's just, it takes a lot of gold, and I have a good amount now, but why am I all caps? I'm not yelling. Lucky blocks, I mean, they don't take a lot. I mean, it just takes a dropper and 8 gold, so it's not too bad. And a dropper's really easy. It's just cobblestone and then well, all cobblestone, 7 cobblestone and a redstone for a dropper, and then just surrounded by gold. So I could do like maybe 1 or 2 at the end of every episode if we don't find any during the episode. So that's always something I can do because they're fun to do, even though they scare the crap out of me because I could end up dying or exploding or whatever. But let's do one last thing, and let's do a quick little visit to the Twilight Forest again, because that was pretty sweet. All right, let's venture into the Twilight Forest. And go. Let's head over to that hill and see if that one's a little bit different than the last one that we found, because that one really wasn't too extraordinary. But there we go. Let's go ahead and go over to that one and check it out real quick. All right, we are approaching one of the hollowed hills here. The way you can tell it's one of the hollowed hills is most of the time they're pretty round like this. And the only way really to tell is to go in. And sometimes there actually is an entrance, and this one actually does have an entrance to it somewhat. Yeah, somewhat. But let's go ahead and mine this iron. Mine the coal. I'm just going to go crazy here. And yep, this looks a little bit like a hollowed hill. So let's do some searching here. We'll fly around and see what we got. Alright, we got some mobs here. I'm gonna stay flying for right now, just so I kind of stay out of the way and they can kind of do their own thing here. We got some redstone, I've got some iron. That's all we've really found at the moment. There are some, from my understanding, there's supposed to be chests here that you are supposed to be able to find and rummage through a little bit. But last time we didn't find any chests, and this time I'm not seeing anything really quite yet. So, I don't know. I'll keep looking. Yeah, that's the problem with being the bat, is that I don't have a lot of health. But these are regular spiders, so they're not hurting me too much. So, that's a plus. Oh, there we go. You wouldn't have found that. It hadn't. I've been able to torches, string, ink, cactus, and a steel leaf. What does a steel leaf do? Steel leaf. Ooh. You can use it to make armor. I can make a steel leaf pick. Gives fortune 2. Projectile protection 2. Efficiency 2. Looting, melee damage of 7. Huh. Blast protection. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, we've got 2 of those. Alright. Well, let's keep going through, and I'm just going to get a bunch of these ores and everything here. Okay. Oh, shoot. Well, there was a spawner. There was a very tough spider over here, too. Oh, that sucks. I'm dead. I'm gonna turn into the bee. Or no, wait, the blaze. The blaze is resistance to fire and stuff, so it can shoot me all at once. Get rid of this spawner. Thank you. There we go. We may just kind of wrap things up here because there's not much else. I mean, there's a bunch of ores that I'm getting and just a bunch of experience and a bunch of darkness here. Oh, wait. Right as I'm about to say that, we find another chest. Come on, something good. Survey says, iron pickaxe with a torch, iron ingot, flint. We can always use wheat, dandelion don't need, and an ore magnet. I've heard of these. I'm not really sure how to use them, but I think the only thing they're good for is it pulls, I mean, it's pretty much what it says. It pulls ores, I think, to you when you use it. We're going to try to use that real quick. I think if you, all right, let's test this out because there is some ores right there. I'm going to stand here and use it. There it is. I think if you just use it once like that, it pulls those straight forward to you. So if like you're doing a strip mine or something like that, you can just pretty much do that. I think does it have infinite uses? No. Oh, it pulled one there. Oh, well, there it goes. I guess I can only use it that like 1 or 2 times, but so yeah, we'll go ahead and call that the end of the episode here. We just did a couple little things here and there, and I'm sorry there's really no structure to these quite yet. Still just really just playing around with it and searching and getting a bunch of stuff. I do eventually want to, you know, the end goal is to really, you know, really do all of the challenges or all the achievements that are part of this pack and eventually get to the end and fight the Ender Dragon. I think I said Wither Dragon earlier on in the episode talking about Lucky Blocks. My brain is all over the place, but regardless, eventually get to the dragon and get that done. Get all of the achievements and stuff here, and just play around with it and see what there is. Because I mean, there's this whole Twilight Force we can play through in different realms. I think we can go through as well. So it's gonna be crazy. There's a bunch of stuff we can do, and this will probably last for hopefully a while. But I'll go ahead and wrap this up. We got a bunch of stuff here, and we'll throw all this stuff in our golden bag of, oh no, golden bag of holding. There we go. So I'll kind of throw that all up in there, and we'll, there we go. And I'll do some more searching around and whatnot. But thanks again for stopping by. If you are new, no, shoot, I keep forgetting about that. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. And if you like the video, if you like Crundee Craft and interested in playing more, you know, knowing more about it or playing it yourself, there's a link in the description down talking about where you can go to actually get the mod pack, and also a link to a couple of YouTubers that I follow very closely and are the creators of this this mod pack. So you can go and definitely check those guys out because they're awesome. But anyways, thanks again for stopping by, and I will talk to you guys soon. And as always, keep on gaming. Aluminium.